Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. Coming out with it, it's Green. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Razorbacks offense will get the first swing of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Scanning the field, it's Green. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Washington. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking for space. It's Hill. Hard running there. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score! Touchdown Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Green. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got room to work. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's cross. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Lewis wants to pass. The throw. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that, and I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He unleashes a long one. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Memphis will be forced to punt.
Number 46 on to kick it away.
He's got it. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Look out, he's got room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Arkansas, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Memphis wants to move quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. This time it's complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Gives it on the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The option look. The pitch. Turning it on! And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Memphis 24, Arkansas 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lewis to throw. Using the quick game. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Splits the uprights, good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gets it out quickly.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Platt. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here.